It gives me great pleasure to introduce this afternoon's guest speaker, Mr. A.J. Williams-Chen. A.J. has a long history with Swinburne, graduating from Swinburne Secondary College in 1992 before completing a Master of Social Work and Master of Education. In 2022, he was a recipient of the George and Ethel Swinburne Social Impact Alumni Award. As founder of Girawagani Consultancy, AJ specializes in First Nations cultural awareness and reconciliation with over 30 years' experience across Australia. AJ also provides his skills as a lived experience researcher and storyteller, hosting 3 podcast series on the Black Yarns YouTube channel, and facilitates a mentoring program for Indigenous scholars at Scotch College. He was a finalist for Australian of the Year in 2024, was awarded Australian Humanist of the Year 2025, and most recently awarded the East Melbourne Outstanding Business Person of the Year for 2025. Please give AJ a warm welcome.
Chancellor, Vice Chancellor. Yama, that's Rajri for hello. My name's AJ Williams, and it's a pleasure to be here today to talk to you. But I want you to actually just stop and close your eyes for a minute, and I want you to go back to primary school and just think for a second. Did you actually know what you wanted to be? Did you actually have any dreams growing up? I want you to jump now to when you first started high school. Did those dreams change? Did you have any idea what you wanted to be when you did grow up? Go back to that first day that you started at Swinburne. Did you know what you're getting in for? Do you know what uni life was like? Did you ever dream that you were here right now? I want you to open your eyes and look around, because you are here right now. In the past 5 years, I've received many accolades and recognition for my 30 years of weaving together mental health, advocacy, community development, reconciliation, storytelling and truth-telling between First Nations Australians and the broader Australian community. I describe myself as a leader of thought change, a cultural mentor, a podcaster, a mental health advocate, a mental health first aid instructor, social worker, youth worker, all titles that reflect the multifaceted way I connect with communities and from the skills I learned at Swinburne. My story is I'm a proud Wiradjuri, Watchabalik Aboriginal man. I struggled throughout school with a lot of bullying, and I dropped out at year 10. A few years later, I became the first in my family ever to complete year 12, which I did at Swinburne College. Going to university was not a thing that was discussed in my family ever. I didn't even know what a university actually was. It wasn't until I was in term 3 of doing my year 12 that a teacher told me that if I get good enough marks, I might actually be able to go on to the university. I did not exactly know what I wanted to do with my life. I knew I wanted to help people, so I first studied to be a social worker, and I came back to Swinburne University to study youth work and community services. I then decided to work in the First Nations space. What social work and community services taught me was to advocate for people on both the individual and systemic levels, hear and amplify voices. I could see personally in my mob, my family dying young. I could see the high rates of mental health. I could see and still see the pain and hurt held by many First Nations mob. Being a student at Swinburne gave me the foundation skills in things like research, community engagement, group work, communication skills, working with diversity, and policy development. I had to check my transcript to make sure they were all subjects I did, so yeah. So through my career, I could also see that there was a lack of understanding around knowledge and awareness around First Nations issues by many of the health and community services professionals that I worked with. I could also see that mobs struggled with health literacy, mental health literacy, and the historical and contemporary fear in seeking that help. By enhancing the skills that I learned at Swinburne, I was able to develop training and mentoring programs to increase Aboriginal awareness, to mainstream organisations, increase mental health literacy, to provide truth-telling platforms through storytelling and opportunities like my podcast series. I work with schools to ensure that Aboriginal students and Torres Strait Islander students have the opportunity to go and complete to Year 12. I have seen how work has created social impact among non-Indigenous people, but also with the Aboriginal community as well. From the Aboriginal kid that was bullied at school, who was told that he could never achieve anything, he could never be anyone, I stand here today up the front here, speaking with you as a person who has achieved recognition for my work thanks to my time at Swinburne University. I'm very proud to be a Swinburne alumni. No matter what course that you're graduating from, you have earned a place in the Swinburne alumni family. Never let anyone tell you that you can't be, won't be, or shouldn't be. Just go out and be you. Be the best. Be the best you can be, knowing that the skills and knowledge that you've learned at your course at Swinburne University have given you the values of being future-focused, empowered, engaged and accountable. I want you to close your eyes again, and as you leave here today, remember that graduating from Swinburne is not an ending, it's just a beginning. An opening to purpose, to possibility, and to a lifetime of learning and contribution, and to creating and fulfilling dreams. Wherever your path takes you, carry with you the confidence that you belong in every room you enter, that your ideas matter, and your impact has only just begun. You now join a powerful global community of Swinburne alumni who are shaping industries, transforming lives, and building a better world. We are so proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you will achieve. Open your eyes again, look around. This is where you are, this is where you deserve to be, and the future is yours. Just keep dreaming. Congratulations, all of you, and the future is yours. Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you, AJ, and we're very proud of you as an alumni. Very heartfelt and great advice. I bet you there's many of us that had our eyes closed, imagining in the same way as AJ was describing that. I'd like to now ask all graduates who are able to stand to please be upstanding.
They've said that no one's ever clapped in the middle of someone's speech
Because
before.
people encouraging you when your voice is shaking. And you talk about that, people just encouraging you. That's all. Which is good.
The people came up to me afterwards and said how much they loved it. Okay, so do I send that to you?
Have a listen.